Thank you, Jessica, CAI, and the great IT professional. It is my pleasure to share with you today what I hope are some insightful ways to overcome the challenges of doing Agile well at the enterprise level. The Scaled Agile Framework, SAFe for short, has realized widespread adoption by organizations desiring to, accelerate product delivery without sacrificing quality. The alignment of product vision, business value, and development velocity is a key contributor to successful large-scale Agile development. I will present how top-down, scope-based estimation techniques can be used to model the relationship between vision, value, and velocity at different levels of the framework and stages of implementation to guide release planning and management decisions. I want to talk about the importance of aligning, what I just said were these three main keys. They're all terms used in SAFe. An enterprise's ability to align these three key contributors to successful product development lies in the definition of these terms. So what is vision? Well, it's the product vision, an image painted in words and pictures preferably of both the features and the benefits that will inspire the teams at every level and keep everyone working toward the same goal. The details are borne out in the product roadmap. Value. I mentioned benefits as part of the vision. Let's consider something outside of software development, the Tesla automobile. A couple of benefits of that is it's energy efficient. It is energy efficient and it's ecology friendly. Value, then, is an economic measure of the benefits, perhaps CO2 emissions per parts per million or gallons of gas not used for the Tesla. Velocity, simply development speed. Well, actually, it's not simple at all. Efficiency is perhaps a better term, and what affects it, both positively and negatively, is a topic that I'll be addressing. I picked this vision graphic from LinkedIn, actually, because it shows the power of vision to influence, arrows pointing out. At the same time, the vision is itself influenced, changed, by everything that is discovered during the development process, arrows pointing in. The product takes shape as development progresses, for the better, we hope. And embracing change in order to produce the best value is a major principle of Agile. The challenge for large organizations using SAFe is to keep these three drivers, vision, value, and velocity, aligned and relevant and tied together as large epics are broken down into features and stories, those smaller chunks of the vision at different levels of the framework. And then the actual realized value is aggregated back up into a consumable solution. I don't want to assume that everyone attending this webinar is familiar with the Scaled Agile Framework, so I borrowed some images and descriptions from their abstracts and website to describe SAFe patterns that specifically tie to top-down scope-based estimation. Agile methods and practices at the team level, the lower level down at the bottom, are well understood. Scaling Agile, however, can be quite challenging. There are other methods for scaling Agile, including DAD or DAD and LESS, LESS. I chose to learn more about SAFe and become a certified person to lead SAFe because some of our customers are implementing, and I see and estimate how that estimation specifically supports some of these key principles. SAFe is a freely revealed knowledge base of integrated proven patterns for enterprise lean agile development. This is a diagram here of SAFe version 3.0 that added this layer right here, if you can see my cursor, where it says the Agile Release Train at the solution level or the value stream level. So some of the key components that you see here on the diagram are the Agile teams that are working down at the bottom, the program level, the value stream level if an enterprise is large enough to have that, and then the portfolio level. And some common themes, of course, across all of these are the different roles. There's product owner, and there's product managers, and program and portfolio managers, all the way up the levels of the organization. And see here the use of the word vision here at the value stream level. Another important key concept is, of course, the product backlog, and again, that exists at all of the various levels and must be managed, and maybe in similar ways or maybe in slightly different ways. Kanban versus sprint, for example. And then the last thing I'd like to point out is the cadence indicated by these yellow lines here, and particularly the notion of the program increment, which I'll be addressing later on. QSM has several customers and prospects that say they don't need to estimate because they're moving to Agile. We at QSM know that top-down estimation still plays a very important role. And so in fact, I just attended a Scrub Alliance webinar on collaborating at scale, where they spent a good bit of time talking about estimation. And there were 1,200 participants. That tells me that there's a need to understand how to estimate and plan large-scale systems development. So I've listed the SAFE principles directly supported by top-down estimation, some of which we'll explore in detail on coming slides. So this, again, I'll walk through this list, but some of these we'll address in more detail. And then towards the end of the presentation, I'll be showing you an example that I've worked out. Size, delivered, functionality, epics, features, and stories. Here, size is a verb. We need to size the delivered functionality, meaning the size of delivered functionality needs to be measured. The time and effort are a function of the size of the product or system. Early in development, when we define the epics, and then they're broken out into the features, capabilities, and stories, and all of these use story points as the size unit. So size is a key measuring size is a key practice. Taking a systems view. We believe this notion applies not only to the system itself, but to the development system. Having a system view of the entire development process is critical as well. And that's exactly what top-down estimation provides, a view of the development life cycle itself. We want to...
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.